warm welcome everyone to the second part of the party. So, His Grace Nityananda Prabhu will speak something for us about Lord Chaitanya.
Yeah.
Yes. So, we will place you here, and then, and then everyone can move closer. So you can sit here, and we'll have to move the camera. You want a table, like a table? Or you want a book?
No, it's okay. I got a phone.
You got it.
I got a phone.
So everyone can move closer because there are 70 people here, so probably 10, 15, 20 more will come. Who knows? So if you have a cushion, share it. If you don't have a cushion, too bad. This is also your 2-minute chance to stand up and stretch your legs. For the next half an hour. If you feel like it, stand up and shake your legs and make around.
So you want a Malva or?
Yes, why not?
Yes. Are you sure?
If you want the rest, I can play some. If you want the rest,
Jaya Radha Jaya Hare. So we're celebrating the appearance day of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He is known as the hidden avatar because he is not mentioned in the Vedic scriptures overtly, which means Krishna is described in the Veda, and many of his avatars are described also in the Veda. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not directly described, but there are hints in the Veda that describe him. So if you know what you're looking for, then you can find the evidence. There's descriptions in the Srimad Bhagavatam that Krishna will come with a golden complexion, accompanied by his weapons, and he will chant Hare Krishna. I wanted to speak. Yes, I wanted to speak about not so much about Mahaprabhu's pastimes, but more about how he is present in this movement. I wanted to read one pastime, and maybe I'll do it towards the end. Krishna is a very interesting personality.
Can everyone hear?
He is. The Veda described that Krishna is Adi Purush, the original person, and therefore he is perfectly complete in all opulences. And he expands himself into unlimited expansions, and these expansions are also complete, but they are not as complete as Krishna, because Krishna has all the opulences, and his avatars may not exhibit all the opulences of Krishna. Specifically, there are 64 opulences that Krishna possesses, and for example, Lord Ramachandra, he possesses 60 opulences. So Krishna has 4 more qualities than Lord Ramachandra. And let's see if I remember them. There's Vena Madhurya, Lila Madhurya. Krishna has a flute, which is very sweet. He has pastimes, which are very sweet. And he has associates, which are very sweet. Anyone know the 4th one?
Very sweet exchanges.
Yeah. He has sweet exchanges. And Mahaprabhu also exhibits these. Not the Vinamadhurya, but he has a 4-armed and 6-armed form where he does take up these qualities. But my point with mentioning that was when in the West, when we think about God, and I think around the world mostly, we think about God, we think about him as someone inconceivable, someone extremely, the greatest. He's omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient. He knows everything, he controls everything. And focusing on these qualities, they make him difficult to relate to. Like many religions, the face of God is not known. The name of God may not even be known. He may be known as a title, the greatest, or the one whose word is always true. Like Allah means the greatest. I heard that Jehovah means the one whose word is always true, like that. And Srila Prabhupada, he came and he said, Krishna is God. We have his name, his address. We know where he lives. We know what he looks like. We know what his name is. We know what he does. You know his activities every day.
Actually, who Akbar means greatest. Not
Sorry?
Allah not means greatest.
Akbar.
Who Akbar means greatest.
Okay. So like that. Relating to the greatest, it's difficult to do with intimacy, right? Because how do you relate to the president even? Maybe I supplicate to him that I need some tax exemption or something. it's not the sweetest relationship with the president, but Krishna, he is different. He's very intimate to relate to, so therefore it feels a bit unorthodox sometimes to think about God as someone who will steal your slippers. Like Krishna may do that. So that's something exotic, that you relate to God as someone who wants to play with you, rather than someone who wants to control you, right? Or he wants to control the universe that you live in. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he's exhibiting this playful side. And I wanted to read a pastime which I really, really like. Which is found in Sri Chaitanya Bhagavatam, written by Vrindavan Das Thakur. And this is actually a pastime that it shows the dealings between Gauranga and Nityananda. So, one day, Sri Chaitanya was sitting in his house together with his wife, Vishnupriya Devi, whose exquisite beauty is matched only by Lakshmi Devi. She prepared betel pan for the Lord, and he accepted them, smiling with pleasure. He was so pleased that he did not know whether it was day or night. In this way, they spent days and nights together, lost in the pleasure of each other's company. Mother Sachi's heart, that's the mother of Lord Chaitanya, exalted to heights of unknown joy as she saw the happy couple. Lord Chaitanya knew the reason for his mother's exhilaration, and so he spent much time with his wife. So Mahaprabhu is spending time with his wife, Lakshmi. Vishnupriya is her name, but it's the avatar of Srimati Radharani. And he is pleasing Mother Sachi, who is the avatar of Yashoda Mai, by doing that. So just like a mother is happy to see her child with his friends or wife, Chaitanya is performing this human-like pastimes with his wife for the pleasure of his devotees. Around this time, Nityananda, who was always immersed in bliss, came to Lord Chaitanya's house in a restless mood. He stood before everyone, naked like an innocent child, not feeling any shame. Chaitanya inquired, "Nityananda, why are you without clothes?" Nityananda replied with a smile, "Yes, yes." Chaitanya requested, "Nityananda, wear your clothes." Nityananda replied, "Today I shall leave." Chaitanya insisted, "Why?" Nitai responded, "I cannot eat anymore." Chaitanya then said, "When I say something to you, why do you answer with a completely different subject?" Nitai replied, "I went there 10 times already." Angrily, Lord Chaitanya said, "This is not my fault." Nitai replied, "My lord, Sachidevi is not here," which she was. Chaitanya pleaded, "Be merciful and wear your clothes." Nityananda replied, "I will eat." Like this, Nityananda is always in the mood of serving Sri Chaitanya. While one hears, the other speaks, and Nityananda wanders all over Nadia, that's Bengal, laughing joyfully. Lord Chaitanya got up and personally dressed Lord Nityananda, whilst he continued chuckling. Sachidevi smiled, seeing Nityananda's activities, and felt motherly affection towards him, thinking of Vishwarup, which is the older brother of Lord Chaitanya. He took sannyas and he left home, so Nityananda took his place in her heart. Nityananda's words strongly reminded her of her older son, and sometimes Nityananda even looked like him. Unknown to anyone, Mother Sachi felt equal love for both Nityananda and Vishwambhara. When Nityananda came out of his trance, he dressed himself up. Sachi Devi gave him 5 milk cakes to eat. Nitai put one of the sweets in his mouth and threw the others far away. Sachi Devi raised an alarm, saying, "Alas, alas, why are you throwing it away?" Lord Nityananda replied, "Why did you put all the sweets in one place?" Sachi Devi said, "I do not have anything more. What will you eat now?" Lord Nityananda answered, "Ask for it, and it will be certainly there." Sachi Devi went inside the room, the pantry, only to be greeted by a wonderful surprise. She saw the 4 sweets thrown away by Nitai were there. She thought out aloud, "Where were the sweet cakes thrown, and how could they be here now?" Sachi Devi was amazed and amused. Sachi Devi was amazed and amused. She removed the dust particles from the sweet cakes and came to Nityananda. She found him eating sweets, and she inquired, "From where did you get these sweets?" Lord Nityananda replied, "I saw you were disappointed when I threw the sweet cakes away, so I brought them back." So he threw them away. She went inside her, what do you call it, the pantry? The
kitchen?
Yeah, the kitchen. And she found them in the kitchen, and he took them back to him, and he was eating them. So somehow or other they were duplicated. Seeing these miracles, Sachi Devi considered in their mind that who can know the extraordinary qualities of Nityananda Prabhu? To Nityananda Prabhu she said, "Nityananda, why do you bewilder me in this manner? I know very well that you are the Supreme Lord. Please therefore remove your illusory potency from me." Lord Nityananda, exhibiting the mood of a young boy, went running after Sachi Devi to touch her feet as she tried desperately to escape him. Such are the super excellent activities of Lord Nityananda. They bring pleasure to the pious devotees, but to the envious it brings pain. Well, I heard this. My friend came into my room with the book, and he showed me this, and we were laughing like madmen in amazement also, because just like with our friends, we may have like really stupid jokes. God also has these really stupid jokes, because we are made in God's image. So whatever we have, God must have, because we are not outside or beyond God. So whatever we experience in our lives is something that is there in God. So God has a girlfriend. That means we may have a girlfriend or a boyfriend. That means God must have a girlfriend or a boyfriend. We see that in Krishna. And we may have stupid memes or stupid jokes we share with our friends. That means God also must have these funny jokes. So I like to meditate on that, because that makes it easier to relate to God, to love Him, because we can understand from any scripture that the goal of life is to learn how to love God. And to love Him, we must be able to relate to Him. And therefore I appreciate these pastimes where he shows a very human side that we can relate to and connect to him. Because if we think God is really far away on some cloud and he's ready to throw thunderbolts on all the sinners, we can respect him, but it's difficult to really have an intimate, loving relationship with him. Because we have to fill our hearts with love for him for the time of death, when we are supposed to move on and decide on our next destination. So if we have a heart full of material desires for wealth, for fame, for beauty and so on, it's hard to love God, and it's hard to focus at the time of death. But if we have in our heart a deep connection and understanding and relationship with God as our supreme friend, someone very interesting that we are really interested to see and spend time with, then going back to him will be very easy. So therefore, I appreciate the scriptures that describe the pastimes of Krishna and Lord Chaitanya. Lord Chaitanya came to this world for external and internal reasons. So the external reason is to bring people back to him, and the internal reason is to taste love for God. So he came to taste love for Krishna and to spread this Sankirtan movement. And I like to meditate on the qualities of Lord Chaitanya in the hearts of the devotees of Lord Chaitanya. So we see like Srila Prabhupada came to the West full of tolerance and compassion and enthusiasm for showing people like, look, this is an option for you. You know, you have an option of knowing God and loving him as the most amazing and attractive personality. And I think in my life, being involved in this movement, I've heard and I've seen many miracles, actually. It's miracles of, let's say, not like partings of seas and things like that, but I've seen people do superhuman things. I've seen we were speaking about him yesterday on his disappearance day, our spiritual master, with lung cancer, in the like metastased, what do you call it? The fourth stage lung cancer, sitting for hours and singing, like filling it, you know, with full power, just chanting this Mahamantra. And it's a miracle. Like, how can you, and on little sleep, you know, he would sleep very little, get up, and he would take time to serve everybody around him. And everyone was telling him, please slow down, we're worried about you. And he would push further. And it's not just one person. It seems so many people, just like on superhuman, you know, levels of strength, just by love and ecstasy. Basically, like day after day, week after week. Sachinandan Swami, he was in London doing meetings, and there were meetings in Mayapur, in West Bengal, India. So he flew from London, where he was involved in the meetings. He flew to India. He got off the flight, took the car, 5 hours from Kolkata to Mayapur, and he came there. He met up with his young servant, who was like 25, 30 years old, and for a week he was in Mayapur, and the servant was, following him. And after 1 week, this Sachinanda Swami, he's an old man, 60 years old, 60 at that time. And this 25-year-old said, I have no idea how he can do this. He flew from, I was living here, my daily schedule, and he came here from meetings and, touring the world for a week. And by following him for a week, this old man, I got exhausted. And he just went back to London after that for more meetings. And he was there for Kirtan Mela, so he was doing meetings, and then he went for Kirtan, led Kirtan for hours, and then back to meetings, and then Kirtan for hours, and his servants he was flabbergasted. He couldn't understand. How can this old person go on like this, like a machine, just pushing like that? And that's just one example. And these are like the great saintly people that are in this assembly of devotees. But even like anyone we meet, we can see like a facet of Lord Chaitanya's enthusiasm for spreading this movement. And I wanted to think about that. Also, anyone who has been involved in this movement knows that many of the people who are doing this are not the most organized, or not not like the most professional and organized people. You come to the temple, or you try to find out where's the temple, when is it open. You try to call, nobody picks up the phone, nobody answers the emails. You come there, and somehow or other this movement is going on still. And someone was saying, yes, because we are not managing it. This God is managing this movement. That's the only way it's continuing. So we can see that also. Like somehow or other, it's spread over the whole world, and somehow or other it's going on. Which, if it was like like a movement for washing cars or something, it would be bankrupt long ago. But because I saw they have a BMW repair center in the building. So I think that's a good evidence that God is real and He's in control. But because somehow or other things are still going on, not just for us, for all religious movements. Somehow or other they're still going on in this day and age, where it's very difficult to be a faithful servant of God. There's so much opportunity for not serving God. You got the internet, you got the YouTube, you got the TV, you got all kinds of distractions all over the world. You can go and find wonderful places where you don't have to think about God. You can go to the beach, to the movies, to the brothels. You can go to Amsterdam. You can go to wherever. You can be a career person. All your life it's just about your company or making the money or getting a mansion somewhere. But somehow or other, people still believe in God in the what's it called? The second millennium AD. And it doesn't make any sense, like logically. Like, why would you believe in God? We have telescopes. We can see through the clouds. It's like He's not there, right? But somehow or other, you find Him in the heart, and when you find Him there, then you can taste Him also. You can taste the happiness that's completely disconnected from any material circumstance. Like sometimes there's festivals and you're fasting all day long, and then you're cooking all day long. You're cooking and fasting all day long until midnight, and somehow or other you're happy and you're satisfied. It doesn't make any sense. I remember when I was a monk, we had on Friday we celebrate the birthday of Krishna, Janmashtami. You're fasting until midnight. So we were fasting until midnight, cooking for 400 guests. and then after midnight we're serving everyone, and after we serve everyone, then we eat at like 2 a.m. And then after 2 a.m. we clean, and then 3 a.m. we're done cleaning, and then we go to sleep. And 4:30 we're getting up again because we have the morning service. And then after Janmashtami there's Prabhupada's appearance day. So then we're cooking again the whole day until noon, and then we're serving, and then we're cleaning up after that, and then that's a Saturday. So next day is Sunday, again cooking, and again festivals. So it's 3 festivals in a row. And then Monday they said, okay, we'll take a break on Monday. And Monday morning, actually let's skip the break. Let's just go. We pack the books in the car. Now we're going out to distribute books. So we just went out distributing books the next day, and it was one of the hardest things I had done. 3 days of fasting and cooking and cleaning, and then going out immediately. But this kind of sacrifice, it was just completely ecstatic the whole time, and it's something that I'll remember for the rest of my life. Just doing something extreme, and we didn't expect anything. We didn't want money, we didn't want anything back. We just, okay, this is what we do. We're pleasing God, we're serving the devotees, we're serving the guests. And somehow or other, everyone was full of happiness. We had like the most ecstatic kirtans, most delicious prasadam, food. And then we went out and we, hit the streets of Finland to distribute books, to people who tell us we're going to hell because we're not worshipping Jesus. So, and we did that happily, somehow or other. And still looking back to it, I'm filled with happiness and amazement for these kind of things. And that was 3 days, right? And I was telling about these old guys who are doing this day in and day out, year after year. That's their whole life. You just like give. And for me, that's kind of, you can read scriptures and it may or may not be true, but if you see this and you experience this, then you have your own personal confirmation, like, yeah, actually, God is real because He's giving me the energy, He's giving me the taste, the happiness to do this. So, yeah, I wanted to talk about this class, and I wanted to know anyone else here who has some examples of we call it superhuman feats of strength, displayed by yourself or people you've seen, or like that. We have, like I mentioned, a few examples, and so many more are there. There was one saintly person, Srihotra Swami. He used to live in a storage room, like underground storage, and he would eat, they would bring him like a bunch of bananas, and then he would like disappear for a week and write books. So things like that. You live in an underground storage, eating bananas and writing the most deep philosophical scriptures. Not scriptures, but you write the deep philosophical literature about God. So, and you see that in the Christian and Islamic traditions also. You have like Rumi, and you have Francis of Assisi. You have what's the name? Like, they all disappear because I'm trying to think, the next sentence to speak. But so many saintly persons, just fueled by the energy given through the heart by God. So, yeah, this is how I've come to know something about God. Like when you're with a friend and you're reading some scripture, and you're just completely blown away by the connection you can feel to God through just some words and sharing the heart with someone. So, this is my meditation for today, and I wanted to share. I hope. Thank you. Does anyone have anything they want to share? Or a question or a comment? Yes.
It's nothing very special, but yesterday morning I heard about the initiation, and I heard about it a little later, but then I asked, oh Lord Krishna, can you please, no, it was the day before, can you please let me go to that initiation? And because I work as a therapist and I had a client, so suddenly the client called and said, I want to come a little earlier, so I could come.
Yeah.
It was so nice.
Yeah. Yeah, someone may say, oh, this is just a chance, you know. But why would you take a cynical approach to that, right? You prayed, can I please come? And Krishna arranged it, right? You can see it either way.
Yeah.
Either you have a heart full of faith and you have a heart full of chance. You know, that's the modern scientific idea. Oh, everything is just by chance. The universe exploded by chance, and now all the planets formed by chance, and the orbits of the planets, they form by chance. We can say that, or we can say God is organizing everything.
Yeah.
And, I mean, there's the argument, if you're an atheist and you die and nothing happens, okay, then you didn't win anything, you didn't lose anything. But if you're a theist and you die and you go to God, then you're a winner, right? And if you die and nothing happens, you didn't lose anything either because you had a happy life. So I like to err on the side of caution. If you, why would you attribute something to chance when you can glorify God instead and be happy? Thank you for sharing that.
Yes?
Yes? Oh yeah.
Yes? Oh yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
So thank you so much.
Hare Krishna.
It's all recorded, those who missed something like me. It's all recorded on YouTube. So yes, next part of the program, we will have Arti. So Arti is like a sacred ceremony where we offer different items to our lordships. So everyone, we can stand up, have some blood in our feet again. Put the cushions to the side, and we will dance a little bit and move and jump around maybe. So we don't have good. You want to lead the Arti? No. What is that? No. Can you say no? People don't say no. Because Govardhan left because he's feverish.
I told you. This is Mridanga.
This is Mridanga, has like a scratch in her hand. Bhagavatam, har du lyst til å lede kirtan? Vil du lede Arti kirtan? Come. Yes, he can play, and then Bhagavatam will sing. Men du kommer stå her. Du kan stå her. Her, så står du sånn helt fremme.
We need one more pair.
That's behind her.
Is it?
Maybe someone that open the windows can open two handles on the side and tilt the window a bit.
चैतन्य महाप्रभु की कृष्ण प्रसाय Jaya Shri Krishna Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Parivrajakacharya Ashtatavishata Shri Srimad A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Iskcon BBT founder Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Samaveda Bhaktavrinda Ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Prem se kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Shama Kund Radha Kund Giri Govardhan Ki Shri Vrindavan Dham Ki Shri Mayapur Dham Ki Shri Jagannath Puri Ki Dwarka Dham Ki Yamuna Mai Ki Jai, Ganga Mai Ki Jai, Bhakti Devi Ki Jai, Vasi Maharani Ki Jai, Gaur Premanande, Shri Gaura Mahotsava Ki Jai, Iskcon Oslo Yatra Ki Jai. All glories to the Sam devotees. All glories to the Sam devotees. All glories to the Sam devotees.
Then we.
Amen.